Hey guys, welcome back to the Run Home Show on video. It is nicer out today. It is a nicer day. It is 29 degrees. Holy cow, 29 degrees. I can't remember the last time it was 29 degrees. We are heading home. We got a sunny day. You might see some sun glare coming in through the window. Or might just be like shining. Oh, cannot see through the giant snowbank of doom. You cannot see it over the snowbank. Cannot see if a car is coming or not. So you just have to guess. You just have to guess. Actually, you can stick your nose out, but if there's a car coming, it's too late because your nose is already out. We've got a different show for you today. We're going to talk about hang on, let me fix this a little bit. I don't know. Is that better? Nah, it's not better. Well, we'll just leave it like that, Dan. We're going to talk about the 2009 AFC Championship game between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. Well, we all know, I mean, this is not going to be a spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Warning. It's not going to be a spoiler alert because we all know who Vikings lost that game. But it was actually a pretty good game. It was a good game. It was a good game. We'll get started in just a minute, but first, it's 4:09. It just changed to 4:09, and we are heading to the freeway. We're getting on the freeway out 494. It will turn into 694 as soon as we cross over 94. That is a lot of 9s and 4s and 16. We are merging. We got to get over the merge here. We got lots of cars. Ooh, we got the sunbeam coming in, huh? Got lots of cars. It's a little bit tricky because you have to move over like 2 lanes. Because the first lane is going to 94 east, heading into Wisconsin. We don't want to go to Wisconsin, so we have to move over at least 2 lanes. I moved over 3 lanes because I always go to the leftmost lane because I don't have to deal with merging traffic from the 94 crew. Boy, that's a huge sunbeam, isn't it? Well, we're going to be going west in a little bit, so I don't know. We'll see how that works. $7-10 split. It was an interesting game. I don't know the buildup of the game. I know it was the Minnesota Vikings had Brett Favre. They were Brett Favre. The Brett Favre and John Madden is the Brett Favre. And he was the Brett Favre. That's my John Madden impression. I'm not very good at it. Here's a guy who doesn't know how to do Brett Favre. John Madden. Of course, let me go over some of the Vikings. Vikings had Brett Favre at quarterback. Replaced the Tavares Jackson. I don't know. I don't remember his name. And
what?
Tavares Jackson. We'll just call him TJ. Well, he was the backup quarterback when Favre signed, and then we had our wide receivers of Sidney Rice and Bernard Berrien. Of course, our running back was Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson, Adrian Peterson, Adrian Peterson. All right, so then we had Chester Taylor. Is that his name? So we had a Taylor that worked at TCF at the time. I was at TCF at the time. We had a Chester Taylor or Chris Taylor. We had a Chris Taylor, so it must be Chester Taylor, that's the one that's on the Vikings. Then there was Jared Allen was the defensive dude. So anyway, started out, the Vikings got the ball, and I'm gonna try to do some little fancy video editing, so look right in here for the highlights of the game. I'm gonna try to throw them on there. Vikings started off driving the ball down, and they moved the ball pretty easily, and they ended up scoring a touchdown on a Adrian Peterson scamper. You can see that there on the screen there. You can't see anything else but this big sunny glow, so look right here for the game. Well, then there's a siren coming, siren alert. That's an ambulance alert. An ambulance traveling southbound on 694. So we do traffic as well as sports updates on the drive home show. If you're driving on 94, it's clear. 694, I mean. If you're going on 694 northbound, it's clear. Southbound, there's an ambulance, so you might want to steer clear of that. Missed the spot there. I missed it. Then the Saints get the ball back. Oh, we got a brake light alert. Brake light alert. Brake light alert.
Warning. Warning.
Brake light alert. Everybody's slowing down for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe that's the gawkers from the ambulance. Is it the gawkers from the ambulance? But we are slowing down to like a 35 mile an hour pace. And that's a strike. Yay! A strike, guys. So then the Saints get the ball, right? And they kind of pretty much move the ball pretty easily, and they march down the field. And they end up getting a touchdown to make the game. 7-7 is the score. Vikings 7 and the Saints 7. So then the Vikings get the ball back, and they march down the field pretty easily. They end up getting another touchdown.
What?
Yes, another touchdown. So So they go up 14-7. And then the Saints get the ball back, and the Vikings stop them. And then the Saints stop the Vikings. And then so the Saints get the ball back again. And this time they score a touchdown! But we don't want to be all excited about it because it's the Saints. So anyway, the bottom line is the score is tied 14-14. And then we kind of just go, oh, my seat is getting hot. Oh, seat warmers just kind of heated up. Okay, now we are turning so that we are going west, so you should not see the sun glare on the screen anymore. So, but you still can watch the highlights of the game right here. So, here's what, we all remember that the Adrian Peterson fumble right before halftime. Everybody remembers that one, right? And I'm just doing the sound effects so that I don't go to a screensaver.
Ah, you got a speaker.
We are heading on 694. We are just about to White Bear Avenue, and we are moving pretty quickly. It's 4:16 on our drive home clock. 29 degrees as I mentioned before. We're still at 29, so it's a nice, wonderful day. Ow. Okay, back to the game. We all know, well, you probably remember the Adrian Peterson fumble near the goal line and right before halftime, right? But do you remember that, was it Reggie Bush? He muffed a punt. The punt came to him and he tried to catch it and it bobbled out, and the Vikings recovered it, deep in the Saints territory. So we had the ball first and goal, on the 6-yard line or something like that.
Don't get your panties all in a bunch.
Alright, that sounds like a different one than the other one. Anyway, some of these sound effects have, or more than one. Class dismissed. So yeah, right before Adrian Peterson's fumble, Reggie Bush fumbled to give the ball to the Vikings. Well, we should have taken advantage of that, but when you kind of figure out, well, it's kind of even. Each team had a turnover, so it's kind of still even. 14-14 going into halftime. But did you know that Adrian Peterson fumbled 2 more times? He fumbled 2 more times after that, and neither one of them mattered because we recovered both of them. But the first one, which you're probably seeing right there on the screen, that one we lost like 10 yards on the play, or got the ball back, but we lost 10 yards on the play. And then we ended up still converting at first down. But then he fumbled again, and then he chased it down, and he recovered his own fumble. And I believe that play we ended up going in and scoring to make it 21-7. Am I correct on that? Hey, you want to close the door? Close the door when you go to the bathroom. So. I think we went up 21-14 at that point, and then the Saints would come back and tie it up 21-21. But then a few times, we had the ball, driving the ball towards the end zone. We had the ball inside the 10-yard line of the Saints in the third quarter, and somebody just fumbled. Was it Bernard Berrien? Somebody just fumbled the ball, and the Saints recovered it. I don't remember that from just remembering back the game. I don't remember that incident, but that was a heartbreaker. And we were able to stop the Saints and get the ball back, but I'm forgetting the order of things. But I know the Saints went ahead with the touchdown. They go ahead 28-21. Touchdown! And so,
no boogers.
We were losing the game. But Favre was able to lead us back on a game-tying drive, and we tied the game up at 28 with a touchdown. That one was to where it was 1-2. Adrian Peterson pass to Sidney Rice. There was there another Adrian Peterson? Yeah, there was a second Adrian Peterson one, and I'm trying to remember the tying one. Well, you can look at it right here. Here's the game-tying touchdown. You can see how they scored. I don't remember, to be quite honest with you. But then we had the ball. It was 28-28. The time was running out. We were less than a minute, and we were in field goal range, but it wasn't a sure kick. Now I had a recollection of this game that we were like on a 20 or a chip shot type field goal. It wasn't a chip shot type field goal. It was going to be like a 50-some yarder, but it was within. We had Ryan Longwell as our kicker. That's a kick noise. As I remember, we had Ryan Longwell. We did not have Blair Walsh. Let me think. Let me look. Yeah, we had Ryan Longwell. So he's a more sure-footed kicker than the Blair Walsh project. We're interrupting this part of our show here as we're heading up to the sign. Let me tell you right now, it's 4:23, so we are flying. We are flying. The sign that says free wait time to 35W. 5 minutes.
Warning.
5 minutes, so we're gonna have to be slowing down, guys. We should still get there by 4:28. That would beat our last time of 4:30. But we'll check. I'll keep you posted on that. Just letting you know, we're going to be slowing down. There's going to be some brake light alerts and stuff coming up.
Warning.
We'll let you know. We'll keep you posted on our traffic portion of our show.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Anyway, so we were driving. We were like on the 32 or 33 yard line ish, and then the time was winding down. There was no way. Oh, brake light alert!
Warning.
Brake light alert!
Warning.
We're really slowing down, folks. I should have done the little secret trick, I know, but I'll save that for another show. Yeah, let's slow down here, folks. We're going down to 20. We're down to 20 miles an hour. So, back to the game. We had the ball in the 32 yard line ish, but then we tried to do a tricky play or whatever, and then we got a penalty for 12 men in the huddle, which was a bad thing.
No boogers.
Hey, can you close the door when you go in there? Come on, man. We're trying to do a show. We're actually dead stopped. We're dead stopped on the freeway. Remember, we're trying to get to 428 to 35W at 428. That's the time we're shooting for. It's 425 right now. We are not even moving. So anyway, we get called for a penalty for 12 men in the huddle or something like that.
No!
And so then we have to move back like 5 yards. So now it's like it's not a sure field goal at all if we attempt it. So I think it's third down right here, and we want to pick up a few yards to make it a better, a more makeable field goal. And that's when Favre kind of rolls out to the right. You can see it there on the screen there. You can see he had like all kinds of room ahead of him, but he throws the ball and it's picked off.
No! No!
So it's at that point, my heart just sank. But we're still tied. The game is still tied. We can go overtime and we can win it, right? Well, we lose the toss in overtime. The Saints get the ball. They drive right down to field goal range and kick a field goal, and they instantly win. We don't even get a chance for the ball.
No!
So actually, that game was the reason they changed the rule that each team has a chance to get the ball in overtime. Well, if like the first team gets it and they kick a field goal, then the other team gets it and they get a chance to get a field goal or a touchdown and win it or something like that. They changed the whole rule just because from that game. That game changed the whole rule. We're moving now.
I hate you all so much!
Oh, thank you. That's some people.
It's good! It's good! It's good!
That was the field goal kick.
I apologize for nothing.
Ooh, it's getting warm here in the car. When it's warm, like, okay, we moved up to 30 degrees. We moved up to 30 degrees. It's 4:28 right now, and we are not
No!
on 35W. Not even close. We still have a chance.
Falcon punch!
I don't know what that is. I don't know what a Falcon punch is, so.
Monster kill!
Alright.
I have people skills. I am good at dealing with people. Can't you understand that? What the hell is wrong with you people?
What would you say you do here?
We are going over 35W right now. It is 4:29, so the sign lied. It said 5 minutes, and it took us 6 minutes, but we're still 1 minute ahead of the last time. Last show, we got there at 4:30, so we're still a minute ahead. Turning the heat down, we're really hot in here. What the heck? Uh-oh. Some moron passing me on the right. I need a sound effect for that.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
They don't pass on the right. Well, this is actually on the shoulder. He passed on the shoulder. Alright, so it looks like this traffic is okay for the remainder of the show. We're almost done here. That was pretty much the game. The Vikings ended up losing by a score of, was it 31-28? The Saints went on to win the Super Bowl. I think they played the Indianapolis Colts, if I'm not mistaken. But that was the last time we had a shot to go to the Super Bowl until this year when we got clobbered. And I don't even remember the score of this game. We only had 7, I think. So that was that. That's what I did today. I rewatched that game. It was actually a very entertaining game. We did have a lot of turnovers. That was Favre's second interception. We had like 6 fumbles, and we lost like 4 of the 6 fumbles. So we were fortunate to be in a situation where we still could win that game. We just didn't do it. Go back in time and on the road there. I guess I don't know what's going on. It's like spaceships coming down and laser beams shooting at That's crazy. That's crazy. Come on, car. I'm letting you in, and you need to move in. Hurry up. We are almost exiting on University Avenue. That's the end of our show. I want to thank you guys for watching. Keep keeping around. Keep reaching for them stars. Thanks for watching.